Your morning news now. FDA advisors are set to vote today on an emergency use authorization for the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11. If it's approved, it would head to the CDC, and if they endorse it, the two-shot lower dose vaccination, about 28 million children would be eligible. Those shots could start going into arms as soon as next week. An FDA review found Pfizer's pediatric vaccine to be nearly 91% effective at preventing symptomatic COVID-19. The Biden administration is announcing new policies for foreign travelers. Nearly all people entering the U.S. will have to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The proclamation President Joe Biden signed says airlines will be required to check travelers' vaccination status before they can board departing planes. They also want this information in case contact tracing becomes necessary after a flight. Unvaccinated travelers, including Americans, will have to show a negative COVID-19 test taken within 1 day of departure. The new restrictions take effect on November 8th. 2 people are dead and at least 4 are injured after a mass shooting at an Idaho mall on Monday. Among those injured is a police officer who was one of the first responders on the scene at the Boise Town Square Mall. That officer has been treated and released from the hospital. Investigators say the gunman is in custody after exchanging fire with police. The suspect is in the hospital and in critical condition. The investigation is being turned over to a county task force. The Biden administration is suspending $700 million in financial assistance to Sudan following a situation in the African nation that U.S. officials have condemned. The State Department says the full amount of the aid package is on pause pending a review of the developments in Khartoum that saw the military oust a civilian-led transitional authority and detention of many of its members. The department says additional U.S. aid to the country could also be at risk, along with a broader relationship which has been warming since Sudan was removed from the list of state sponsors of terrorism late last year.
And we are looking at the temperatures here currently. As you can see, the 20s to low 30s. So it is a lot cooler outside than what it was yesterday morning. We will remain cool throughout the morning commute. Your out to lunch is looking good, mostly sunny with mostly clear conditions for your evening commutes as well.
Firefighters in La Crosse are working to determine the cause of an early morning apartment fire. Just after midnight yesterday morning, crews arrived at a 2-story building on 7th Street to find a woman and dog trapped in a first-floor bedroom. Firefighters put out that fire and safely escorted them outside. According to investigators, damage was limited to a small area on the first floor. No one was injured, but the Red Cross is assisting 8 people and a dog who were displaced. La Crosse police are working to identify the person or people responsible for vandalizing the Rotary Lights display. Work crews discovered 70 damaged electrical pedestals and stolen cords. The president of Rotary Lights says volunteers moved the pedestals to Riverside Park on Friday and they were damaged over the weekend. Replacement costs are estimated at $10,000. Rotary Lights is asking for the community's help in keeping an eye on the park. Happening this weekend, a night of spooky stories will bring Halloween fun to La Crosse. The Pump House Regional Arts Center will host the Bluff County Tail Spinners this Saturday starting at 7:30 p.m. Organizers say your mind can help make stories scary in the way that movies can't. Ticket holders must show proof of COVID-19 vaccination or a negative test. The show is recommended for teens and older people. If you're looking for a furry friend, the Cooley Region Humane Society's Per a Normal Captivity adoption event is underway. Adoption fees for all black, white, and orange cats are just $10 until Sunday. The adoption fee is also $10 for one special senior dog, and fees for guinea pigs are waived. If you are planning to join this year's Turkey Trot in La Crosse, or on Alaska, I should say, or Eau Claire, you'll want to pick up the pace. Early bird pricing ends Sunday for the Thanksgiving morning races. Money raised supports local YMCA and the Boys and Girls Clubs. Like last year, there will be an at-home edition as well. Registration will remain open until race day.
And we got rain chances in the forecast starting tomorrow and especially on Thursday. We're looking a lot drier, though, throughout the rest of this week. High temperatures into the 50s. We may reach the low 60s there on Saturday, though. Looking good for Halloween. Low temperatures in the 40s until next week, though. That's when we're going to drop into the 30s, though, it looks like, during the morning.
It took a while to start feeling like fall.
Yeah, I know. At least a
outside.
little bit more consistent, right? But now it's starting to feel like a little bit like wintertime this morning.
So do you think we're
Can
done?
only wait.
Do you think we're done with 70-degree?
Oh yeah, that's
temperatures?
long gone. That's long gone. Even the 60s, I think we're pretty much about done.
Well, at
looks
least we get a little gradual
Yeah.
taste of winter and not an abrupt change like we're used to.
like. Exactly. Yep.
All right, thanks a lot, Derek. And you can find more news, sports, and weather on our website, news8000.com. We want to thank you for joining us this morning. CBS Mornings follows us here. We hope you have a great Tuesday. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.